Welcome to Basketball Talk Pro. Today we're going to, in our final session, part 3 of Coaching Improvisation. And this will be all film work. Just so you understand, this is a live film of myself instructing. They all are college players, but I'm instructing them on the Monk offense. The film work at the beginning is not real good, especially when it's on the floor, but you will for sure be able to hear the instructions and see the instructions to get it started. We will run some then without defense, so you can see that, but be very, don't be too critical of that, because it's hard to run a freelance offense without defense. It's hard to recognize situations, and also these guys are new to it. They don't know it, and I expect it. It was not a subpar at all. It was pretty normal practice. Then I wanted to show the screen away drill that we talked about last time, to give you an idea of how players can improvise off of a simple screen. Now we only instruct on one, the very first one, cutting to the top and then rolling. And then we will show you that for a brief time, and then they will go into, the players will go into running all of those options that we showed you the other day, back cuts, curls, slips, and they're on their own then. They make it up as they go along. And then it goes from there. We go into the last part, though it isn't as many times as I would like, but we go against defense. Now, if you were to see this same group 2 days later running the Monk offense, it would be a lot different. We'll get started on it. The film's a little longer than normal, but we just had to do that to get the things in that I think you needed to see. So enjoy the film.
Listen to me, and you can stay there. You can stay there, but you're talking to each other. Listen to me, because I got something to tell you. The minute that they get done, I want the point guard, this guy right here, to have a ball. If you have to take it away from somebody, you have the ball, okay? And so, the minute that they're done, you get your team out here, okay? And you have the ball when you're off the floor, okay? Because I want you getting on the floor in a hurry. We're going to teach you the Monk offense. All right, two guard front, two wings, high post. Nathan, you take the high post. Where's the other guard? Okay. Monk offense is a freelance offense. It has rules. I never hand out the rules. I teach you the rules. I want you to learn it not from memorization, but I want you to learn it from how the game is played. Okay, so there's 10 rules. The rules are only there to keep us together as a team. But in actuality, you can do what you want to do. You make up your offense. But you make it up as a team. And the rules, when I give them all to you, will make you do that. You will, because there's certain things you can't do. There's certain things you must do. There's certain things you can do. And that combination of things, and then when we start drilling and showing you how the different ways you can create your own offense within the team, then we get pretty good. And when you get good at this, it's the most effective offense that you can run. And the other thing, we can run it after fast break. You see, we don't need positions. We can start it anywhere. If the play breaks down, we're going to start teaching you a play or 2 or 3 on Wednesday. If that play breaks down, we don't stop. We go right into monk. It's our fallback, I guess you could call it. But in the end of the night, we will score more points doing that than we will on plays. Even though we're going to run plays good too. But we start I'm going to teach it to you in the half court, because it's a good place to teach. You coaches, you'll see it in the book. I tell you, start teaching it here. You have better control. We always start monk with a pass to the wing and a cut as hard as you can away from the ball. At that point, you can do whatever you want to do. There's no more positions. You are in control. I'm sitting on the sideline hoping that you do a good job, but I can't do it. I can't control you. And this is what scares the shit out of most coaches. They want to control everything, you know. So it takes some courage to play like this and have faith in your players. But if you work with them well, now always start like that. After the end of fact, always start pass the wing cut, and that cut has got to be a good cut. You don't have to try to run it off a screen. Just get through there, and you look at him, because a heck of a lot of times he's going to be open right down there. Because most defenders start tailing them about here, and you can throw right over them. High post man, who's ever the high post man, when the ball's out in front, get it out there. Where'd that guy go? Come on back. Okay, give him the ball. We always want the high post man. Yeah, I guess we don't have a pro thing here. We always want the high post man on the side of the ball at the elbow. Okay, pass over there. Now you got to be over here. You'll see why in a little when we get going. But for now, once he passes and cuts, then you don't have to worry about that. You can do whatever you want. All right, now get it back here. Oh no, you go ahead and keep it over there. Here's a rule. When you're away from the ball, you should screen for somebody or cut to a position. I don't care where. Okay? Let's say you passed and you got a guard up here. What could you do? I'm just going to get... well, stay right there. When I say these things, I'm not saying you have to do them. I'm saying here's some possibilities to get you started. Okay, here, what could he do? He could cut, that's a cut. Okay, come back here. Could go screen, that's a screen, that's a cut. You see what I'm talking about? You could go up, set a back screen there, you cut off. This is the things so away from the ball, you're looking to cut or to screen for somebody. Now, cut to the ball. They cut to, so you can cut to the post up, cut to the elbow. You got all kinds of options here. You got to figure it out, though. Okay, bring it back. Okay, pass and cut. Pass and cut. Here's the next rule. When you get the ball, first thing you look for is shot. Not take the shot if it's a bad shot or it isn't a good shot for you. That's the first thing you look. Second, you look for drives. Third, you look to pass. Okay? Everybody that catches the ball should go 1, 2, 3 before he passes, unless the guy's open for, a great shot. Okay? And you should be looking there, not back there. Look down there. But if you start doing this, catching, passing, he catches and passes, all you're doing is passing. And guys are breaking open down here and you can't see them because you're so busy throwing it around the outside. So 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then, if you got nothing else, then you can go ahead and throw a non-penetrating pass. That's the next rule. Okay, the last rule, 4. Rule 4. That's all you got to remember tonight. But as you do things in here, you will learn other rules because I'll bring them up. The last rule is there's 2 things you can't do. And I'm going to just give you one of them. You cannot screen at the ball. Because when you screen at the ball, it's a 2-man play. And we're a 5-man team. So we don't do that. Okay? I've lived a long time in this business without running a screen at the ball. Okay. I'm going to show you 10 different ways to score off of this. 8 for sure. And that is when you start making these screens work for you in your cuts. All right, set the screen. Now you see a screen coming at you. This guy's coming to screen. It isn't part of a play, so you just got to watch. You want to set your man up a little bit, okay? And kind of freeze him there so that screen is good. And then this is the cut, okay? Off right here for the shot. Okay, if you get open. The screener rolls. Yeah, no, not that roll though. That guy's cutting this way. You roll so you can see the ball all the way in. 2 ways to score. We use the screener. The screener, a lot of times has better shots than the cutter, okay? So in everything we do, we have a cutter and we have a screener making a move that is opposite of what the cutter is doing. Okay, and we got different sets in here, so now get the ball back here. Back here, okay. Now what I want you to do is pass, set the screen, you make a cut. Right now, only this cut. Cut to the elbow, you roll. Okay, you can pass to either one. Okay, the guy who gets the pass makes a shot, takes the shot. Then you change lines. You rebound the ball, get it back to the next guy without a ball, and then you change lines. Okay, only one type of cut. It's to the top. Okay.
for the film, and that completes all three parts of coaching improvisation. Obviously, you can't cover it in great detail in that length of time. I mean, actually, it takes a couple months to really get good at running the monk offense. But at least you got a chance to see how it's introduced and presented to the players, and actually see them run it on the court. And you know, my feeling was that this group did a very good job. They didn't know me, they didn't know the offense, but they got pretty good by the end of the week. So that's it for part 3. Next week we'll have more shows for you. Thank you.